Hello, this is Joe Allstad, the Athletic Director at Greenville High School. Thank you for tuning in to watch our PowerPoint video here for all parents and athletes that are playing sports this spring of 2015. The purpose of this video is to easily obtain information and signatures for forms that'll be upcoming, and to better inform all parents and athletes of different policies and procedures, and I promise this will be a quick PowerPoint. As I said, you have some electronic signatures coming up, but there are a couple items still need to turn in to play sports this spring. All athletes need a current physical if there's not one currently on file, and there is a $100 athletic fee per sport for all athletes. We'll talk a little about the student handbook. We had some changes this year to our handbook and our code, extracurricular code. All violations of the code will be handled on a case-by-case basis, as you can see here, by the administration, athletic director, and the coach determining a punishment. And you can see the punishment could be a loss of playing time or removal and suspension from the team. There are several examples of prohibited behavior. All these can be found in the student handbook. School attendance. We have questions about this every year, fall, winter, and spring. Please, parents, be aware that your child must be in school the entire day to be able to play in that game, unless they have a doctor or dentist appointment that they come back with a note, a death in the family, or an approved college or military day. Otherwise, they have to be in school. They can't show up at 9:15 because they had a headache and expect to play that day. Practice attendance is an expectation. Here are some excused absences as approved by our school board in the policy. But parents need to please remember, at the bottom of the screen here, absences can affect position on a team, and unexcused absences will result in consequences and possibly removal from the team. Academic requirements. As the athletic director, I check all athletes' grades weekly, and all students must be passing 25 hours to be eligible for the following week. That's an IHSA rule that our district follows as well. If they are academically ineligible for a fourth week during that season, the athlete is removed from the team. Communication. If you or your child has an issue with a coach, there's ways we'd like to handle that. Obviously, we're raising young men, young women here at the high school, and a student-athlete contact with a coach as the first step is a great way to start to handle it and to teach your athletes the right way to do things. Parents, you are more than welcome to speak with a coach, but I would like to be present or have your athlete present, and this cannot be done right after a practice or a game. Communication. During the spring, we will have a lot of changes, weather-related usually. Changes are going to happen, whether it's a game or a practice or a different location or a different date, so please be flexible. Game day changes. If we have a change of a game or a location of a game, I will send out a SkyAlert message to the parents, so please make sure your information is updated. If a change is upcoming, for instance, we reschedule a softball game for a week from now, I'm not going to send a SkyAlert out for that. I will let your child communicate that to the parent. Otherwise, I'd be sending a SkyAlert message out all the time, and you'd be tired of hearing of me. Sudden practice changes, the student is responsible to contact the parent. Transportation, athletes are expected to ride the bus or the team van to the game, and some teams have them ride the bus home as well. If they are riding with a parent, they need to have a note or signed out, and if they're going to ride home with somebody else's parent, they need a note from the parent to allow that, please. Social media, we do have Twitter at GHS Comets, and we do have a Facebook GHS Comets. Parents and athletes both, please be careful of what you post on Twitter, on Facebook, on social media about our teams, about our coaches, about your teammates, and use your best judgment and keep things in a positive light. Funding for our athletic teams. As you know, our supply and equipment budget is at $0. Everything we buy this year for our teams is fundraised money. So all Comet fans and friends, please are encouraged to join the Comet Sports Boosters, and there'll be a form at the end of this presentation for you to download if you wish to do so. There are a couple of fundraisers coming up at the end of this year, the 3-on-3 basketball tournament March, and the test drive in May. If you'd like to help with those, we'd love to have you. Our sports medicine changes. We have a new trainer effective December 1st, Mr. Brandon Kierker. He's a Greenville High School graduate and is doing a great job. Dr. Neighbors from St. Joseph's Hospital has moved an office to Greenville on Tuesday and Thursday mornings, and he is accessible as well. The main thing I want to communicate is if your child is hurt or injured, it's a good idea to go see our trainer first to get evaluated. It's a free service, and he can help direct you from there. Thank you. This is a 6-minute video. Thank you for watching. If you have any feedback, please shoot me an email and let me know. Thank you.